Casting is a process where metal is melted and poured into molds. Traditional cauldrons can only be made by this method. To make the lids, the gap between the top and bottom molds is where the molten iron is poured in. For frying pans or household goods, we pack sand to form a mold, remove the mold, and then pour the metal there. These are the 3 casting methods. There are many steps in the casting process, and if you miss even one of them, the product won't be shaped properly. We gather and level fine clay, sift it fine to smooth the bottom, and even after that smoothing process, we smooth it further with a trowel. It goes through various steps, and if any of these are done carelessly, the product won't form properly. We have such pride in quality. We use pig iron produced by POSCO. Some melt scrap metal and mix with various chemicals. This method may lower the cost, but in our case, it's not the cost that matters when it comes to products. It's the customers who use our products, but I also use some of them myself. That's why, when it comes to product quality and high standard, we pride ourselves on being the best. First, in the seasoning process, we used to apply perilla oil residue. But using old oil that was left out for a while leaves a strong rancid smell. It has a harsh, unpleasant smell of spoiled oil. So in our case, to avoid such issues, we intentionally use sesame oil instead. With sesame oil, there's no rotten smell, even after years. So even if it costs a bit more, we insist on using it for seasoning. Our family business started as a cottage industry back in great-grandfather's time. Then my grandfather took over a gamasot casting factory run by a Japanese owner. That was around 1910 when my grandfather bought the casting factory from the Japanese owner. It was passed to my father and then to me, becoming a 4-generation family business. Inheriting its legacy alive doesn't just mean that I am making those products. We have a deep pride in the quality of our products, and that is why this tradition has continued throughout the years. All the work passed down since my grandfather. Had I not seen it myself, it would have ended with my father's generation. I could have pursued something else. But family business and tradition, I couldn't ignore their weight. In Korean, the word sikgu family means the people who share rice cooked in one pot. I believe the gamasot acts as the bond that connects the bloodline and the community together. Compared to other products, the meaning of the gamasot is exceptionally deep for me. Traditional culture is preserved by existing harmoniously with the present. Chasing after modern styles will eliminate tradition. And once tradition disappears, restoring it is absolutely impossible. Since it's extremely difficult to revive a forgotten tradition, tradition can be continued by coexisting with modernity. I'm encouraged to preserve traditional culture when we hear customers say, "Thank you for making such a great product. Thank you for keeping this difficult craft alive." Those words give us strength to endure and overcome the hardships and drive us to keep going. The gamasot of Anseong Jumul is my alter ego, my own child. Like how parents feel after their children marry, I wish they have a long, good life in their new homes.